Frankly, I don't think any of us expected the fan reaction that we got. I always hoped, but this is insane. We aim to get a good game. We did not expect to see people cosplaying characters like Johnny. The idea that I would have gotten Keanu Reeves to be playing Johnnysilverhand is already insane. I knew that people would enjoy it, but I think we hit the right time. You know, it was a world that is close enough to what's going on in 77 and in Red and in 2020. Michal said, basically, we'd like to do Cyberpunk. And we went, you sure you got the right Cyberpunk? And he went, yeah, we played it back in college, in high school. And I went, oh, so you were the five guys, right? Well, it turned out that they asked me to come out. And you have to remember, I was working in the video game industry. So I knew what was good. They invite me over and I go, okay, so I'll go over, but it's probably going to be like five guys and a goat. They're working in some, tiny hole in the wall with a bunch of Apple IIes. And I walk in and see these like, whoa, it's light, it's airy, there's lots of people, and their skills are maximum. They're really good at what they're doing. And they said, and wait, we have a new engine we're doing now, the new Red engine. That's even better, and I'm going, are they going to beat that engine? Well, okay, that's going to be good. My main thing was at first was I just didn't take them seriously until I saw what they could do. But after that, it was like, okay, they think like we do. They really want to do the best possible game. They're driven by that. Their company culture is a lot like ours. And I said, yeah, it's a pretty good match, actually. First meeting was like, yes, we have to have Art Cunningham in and Johnnysilverhand and these people, and we'll have to do this, and maybe we can do this. And they're going through all these characters. When I finally saw the first trailer, the Cyber Psycho Girl, I remember looking around, not at the Cyber Psycho Girl in the immediate scene, but what they had done in the background. What I saw was details that you could only get if you'd really read the book. So I was impressed. We went ahead and signed paper and started working together. I am the guy that you go to when you want to know whether something you're doing fits the game, fits the world, fits the canon. I think I moved up to that point from being a mere licenser. During one of the trips over, Adam Badinsky basically dragged me in front of the entire darn studio and said, okay, explain this. And so I started explaining to everybody. When everybody filed out, they kind of went, oh yeah, we get it now. Yeah, that's really cool. And I went, oh, good. So that worked. And Adam said, yes, can you get on a train and go over to our other studio? So I did the same thing to the other studios. The point was I helped people fix on what the world worked like. Basically, I'm there to kind of answer questions, occasionally throw in gameplay suggestions. So it moved to be more of a collaborative process. It worked for me because, I like working with those guys. They're all fun. There are a lot of fun guys there.